Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing to try to work on trophy hunting to see what we can find. I want to bring up the spreadsheet that I've been using to track all of my stuff because I think it's relevant to helping us choose where we're going to go next. So let's go ahead and bring this up. This is what I've been using to track all of my all of the things that I have. So if it's not highlighted in gold or in blue, then it's something that we don't have a trophy yet. So gold trophy, and then the blue is sort of like diamond trophy. That's how the spreadsheet works out. I don't necessarily want to do the same reserve twice in a row, so I want to kind of just look through the various different reserves that we have and find where we have holes in our... I don't really want to do Reventilli Coast yet because that's going to require a fair bit of figuring out hunting, figuring out those things. So I want to find a reserve that has white in it because it means we haven't gotten a trophy animal for that yet. So let's just kind of go through this and I'll kind of decide which one of these I want to do. I'm kind of still avoiding birds. I'm not ready to try to start figuring out focusing on those yet. So most of the reserves we got a gold of everything except for like the birds. And then every once in a while we had one where we didn't, where we had something like caribou here where we just weren't able to grab one before we finished exploring the map. I think I'm kind of leaning towards heading toward Quattro Colinas though, because we have a couple of different things here we could try to get. The Besiete Ibex and the Southeast Spanish Ibex. So I think that's probably where we're going to go today. Let's head over to Quattro Colinas, select the reserve, hop into there, and then we'll try to go after those. So since we're mostly focusing, everything in here is a class 6 or less.
I have just received an email that is beyond belief. Mayor Hernandez's assistant, Rosa, has sent me an invoice for a rather impressive bottle of Gran Reserva Rioja and some refreshments. Apparently, a meeting is being held out here. So the
I forgot the mission or whatever that the last time we were here. I want to go down here to the calls, though. I don't like using that one, so I want to find, is there something over here that allows us to call the Ibex in? I don't remember if there is. Grey-lag goose, whitetail, springbok, wildebeest, deer, bleat, runts, elk, collar, grouse, goose, moose, predator collar, raccoon collar, deer collar, roe, sandbar, goose, wild boar, turkey collar, and then a bunch of decoys. There might not be a collar for those anyway. I don't believe that there is one. Before we get too far in the video, I always have to remember to ask you guys to help us to reach our next major channel milestone of 10,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button. The number does not go up unless you press the button, so be sure to go ahead and do that. Hit the like button to spread the video out to more people so that they can watch the videos as well. And then when you're done watching this, we do have more than 1,600 videos on the channel itself. I play a bunch of different games, and I've organized them into a nice, neat little playlist to make it easy for you to find whatever it is that you're looking for, so be sure to head over to the channel after that. Yeah, it doesn't look like Ibex are going to be on the list of things that we can actually call. So since that's mostly what we're looking for, I'm not even going to bother with a collar. And because everything is a class 6 or less, the 243 that we're running right now is more than enough to... I saw a call thing there. Okay. Is more than enough to handle anything on this map. So we're just going to go ahead and keep going with the same loadout we have right now. So I guess mostly we're just... I don't remember where... the Ibex and stuff were. It's been a very long time since I've been on this map, so we're going to have to take a second to look around at the different need zones and see if we can find... I want to say they were in, like, the corners of the map, but I don't really remember. And it also just doesn't help that we didn't get trophies of them anyway, so it's entirely possible we never found any need zones for them when we were running through here. So if I didn't get lucky and find need zones on our way out here, then it's entirely possible that we're going to have to... Ronda Ibex, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the other kind of Ibex. We are looking for the Spanish Ibex and the Besiete Ibex. Okay, more of the Ronda Ibex, but that's... So I'm guessing southeast Spanish Ibex means that it's probably going to be down here somewhere. Probably. But I don't know. It's one of those unfortunate things where we didn't get lucky and find the things that we were looking for. Oh, nope. Okay. So we'll place this waypoint here. They usually show up... Actually, this is actually good time to be trying to go after these guys, because apparently we're right in the middle of one of their drinking times. So if we can fast travel over to here and head over to the lake,
like
maybe...
What's it like inside?
Maybe we can get lucky and snag ourselves the Southeast Spanish Ibex. I'm not really paying attention to the mission people anymore. As a matter of fact, I should probably turn the information off for that, because I'm not really focusing on missions anymore. We were doing the missions while we were kind of exploring everything, but now that we're kind of in trophy hunting mode, I don't really need to have them talking to me. So I think I can actually go into the options, gameplay. We can turn the mission system off, and now I don't have to worry about listening to them blather at me anymore. All right, so I'm going to put a cut in real quick so we can get over the top of this hill, and hopefully there'll be some Ibex on the other side. All right, we are approaching the need zone that's supposed to be over here. But unfortunately, I am not seeing any Ibex over here. Now, that does not mean that they won't show up. The need zones are not exact times, so... You know, 10 o'clock doesn't mean that they're going to be there at 10 o'clock. It means that anywhere between 10 and 2, they can show up to have a drink. So, as much as I'm not much of a... Okay, well... Looks like we may have some luck here, but unfortunately it's a female. So... Not probably going to be what we're looking for. But it was a mating call, and it was fairly close. So, 54. We're looking for 72.5 at the very least. Oh, here we go. 74, 70, 64, 71. So this one could technically make it, but realistically it's not. We really need it to be like 75, 76, because diamond for these is going to be like 90. Unfortunately, we have these females here that are just like right in the way, so we may not get a chance to do anything. 77, here we go. It's probably not a good idea to take this shot, but I don't want them to run and... Yeah, I don't think that... Okay, that didn't work out like I was hoping it was going to. That was actually going to be a pretty decent... That was actually going to be a pretty decent one, but unfortunately, I got unlucky, and there was a herd of the females here, and it just kind of worked out that way. It's been a long time since I've done any serious hunting here. I was hoping that the 243 would have the penetration to get what I needed from that, but it just wasn't enough. So we got some more over here. Got another 74, another 46. Oh, an 80. Okay. So rather than wasting my time trying to penetrate from that far away with this weapon, I'm going to head around this way, because the unfortunate thing is that these are a Class 6 animal, so the 243 is barely big enough to fight to go after these. So I'm going to need... to get much closer. I'm going to need to be within like 150 meters to have any real chance of doing this. So let's just keep this guy right... Oop, okay. We're getting a little... He's getting a little... He's attentive now, so we gotta really pay attention. But I definitely want to go after the... I definitely want to go after this guy behind. It's like we got this one guy in our way. I really need him to move. I'm going to try to get in the bushes here to make myself a little... Let's fix my zeroing first. Okay, so now they can't see me. Alright, so this is our guy here. He's actually close enough. If he would stop running, I could get a chest shot on him. There. Wow. I was not... Okay. I think the weapon that we have is just underpowered for what we're trying to do here. I mean, it goes up to class 6, but I mean, it's not penetrating. So I may need to actually adjust my loadout now. Yeah, I'm just wasting my... I mean, I did end up killing this one over here, but we'll go check that out. Let me track this. Let me track things down for a minute, and then I'll bring you back if anything interesting actually got done. Oop. We got a deer. There's another deer that's sitting dead over there too, which means I shot him at one point. He's just been laying there. So we'll go pick him up in a second. This one here died, but it died so... It took forever to die. I said, come follow me, please. It took forever to die, so... Where... I killed that one over here. Where did it go? So the last one we shot took forever to die, so I'm just, rather than wasting my time to go find that one, I'm just gonna... Where did the deer go? It was over here. That's, oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I couldn't remember what direction it went. All right, so we'll grab this guy, then we'll run around the lake and grab the other deer that I saw laying over here. And then we'll go track this one down, because this one actually died relatively quickly compared to the one I shot over here. A nice silver trophy. Got that one with a nice double lung shot. All right, can you stop? All right. I'll bring you right back. The other deer is like... That's it, right? Oh. That's actually... I think that was actually part of the quest line. So I'm going to run over to the other side of the lake, check out the tracks over there. Hopefully that one died faster and has a better chance of actually having gotten a vital organ hit. I want to go inspect the actual wound, though. Because the blood trail for this guy... Can you please come back? The blood trail for this guy was like very low, and he was taking forever to die. So I'm gonna go check this one out and see if we even got a vital hit on that one. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting there to be more Ibex right here, but looks like there was one hanging out. So we may take a shot if it shows itself to me. 60. Crap. Well, I messed that up. But we're over here where the shots I took were, so we'll take a second and look for the blood. If they were vital hits, then that's great. If not, then nothing I can do about that. So we had one that we shot, which is apparently over here. Get the dog on the trail. Hopefully he can identify that first spot for me. Okay, I'm not sure why we're not able to find blood. Yeah, I'm confused because it was sitting over here along the shoreline when we took that shot. So I would think that there would be some kind of blood trail over here, right next to the water. But I'm not seeing one, so I don't know. Because I know I hit it. I watched him kick. He bucked up when I hit him. So I'm not sure why we're not getting any kind of blood trail at all. Yeah, I'm pretty confused right now. This isn't making much sense to me. Because I watched him buck, which means we hit him. But maybe I was so far away it just didn't have any penetration at all. So what that tells me is that I should have paid a little bit more attention at the beginning of all of this and swapped out for my 7mm, because that does 4 to 9, which would have done both of the Ibexes that I need, and it would have overpowered both of them. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do then is, while I typically would prefer, that's fine. Let's head back to the camp here. We'll remove the waypoint. We've pretty much squandered that opportunity because I was I didn't have the right weapon equipped. With the I think with the 7mm, if we had taken that shot at 300 meters, we would have dropped him pretty quickly. But I was thinking that that weapon had more penetration than it did, and it did not. So let's go to our normal loadout. Okay, and now we have the 7mm, the 10 gauge, the pistol for our small game, and then yeah, okay. So this is gonna be our loadout for now. Let's pop our map back up. I'm assuming that if there were need zones here for these, there were need zones here for this, that they're probably going to be more over here. So I actually want to maybe, I don't want to come back here because we've already shot at all of the big horned animals there. So I don't necessarily, maybe we could, oh, here we go. Okay. Let's fast travel to this one here. We'll come back. We'll check out both of these lakes here. I think that's what we're going to do. So let me get over to the lake we haven't been to yet, and then we'll check it out. Okay, so I passed by some red deer footprints as we were coming up this way, which is not giving me much hope that we're actually going to find. Well, I mean, I guess there was a red deer at the other lake over there, so oh, here we go. 63, that is not what we're looking for, but if there's one over here on this edge of the lake, that means that there's probably more around the other edges of the lake, so I'm not going to lose my... I'm not going to be worried too much. Oh, 74, I mean, I really don't want to take a 74, because he's going to end up being just shy of the gold that we need. I really want to get something that's in the high 70s, maybe 80, because that gives us a reasonable chance that it's actually going to be the size that we need. So I don't want to take this shot because it'll spook everything in the area. And even if they start running away because I've spooked them, it's better to have a couple of guys run away and hopefully have a shot at something else. But it doesn't look like there's anything else along the water here, which is actually kind of annoying. So it looks like these might be our only guys. And I don't know where the other one went. He might have run off. Yeah, I think he ran off. So it looks like we may not... How far to the other side is that? I mean, that's far enough away that they may just not be rendering over there. So it should definitely... I mean, I don't know. I think 500 meters is more or less when the rendering goes away. So I think the bigger guy ran off. I think he got spooked. We have this smaller guy here, which I might just go ahead and take just because it clears him out. Or he can run off. I thought I had a little bit more... I didn't realize he was going to spook that easily. Alright. Yeah, I sat there a little too long. Alright, well, there's nothing over here, but I'm going to go ahead and... I saw some I saw like a need zone or something over here. I'm not sure for what. Alright, so a red deer drinking zone. I'm going to run over here and grab this need zone for the... A warning call for what? A warning call for what? Doesn't make sense that the one ran off and this one's just hanging out over here. I don't see anything. Oh. Oh. That right there is exactly what we need. Okay, I can take that. Alright, so that's guaranteed gold. That is exactly what we needed to happen. Sometimes your luck just turns around like that. I don't know. I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, it presented itself right at the time where I needed it to present itself after a little bit of bad luck. But, yeah. This is going to be a high gold. Very nice. For diamond, we need 89.6. So we were a couple of points off. But yeah, we got a nice solid lung shot. We're going to go ahead and tax this guy. And now we can mark off our Ibex as being finished. We can head over to our big score sheet over here, which actually I'll go ahead and bring this up so you guys can... I'll try to remember to start bringing this up. So now I have marked this guy here as being gold. And now we can head over to our big score sheet here. And where do I keep the Ibex? Where is Betsite Ibex? We are in the Southeast Spanish. It was an 87.88. Sorry that the screen is flashing. I don't know how to fix that. And we'll mark that as gold. We'll save that. And we will get our cash out of that. So, yeah, we could spend a little bit more time trying to find the other one, but realistically, we're past the 20-minute mark, which is usually about when I try to stop these. So, we're going to go ahead and call it a day. Hopefully, you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button to spread the video out to more people. Subscribe to the channel to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. You can join as a member to support our work here if you'd like, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button if you enjoy this video enough to do that. So, again, thank you very much for watching this episode of Call of the Wild. Be sure to come back for our next trophy hunt, and I'll see you then.